Hello and welcome to Adam and Craig Do Stuff, where today we are doing Paradise Wildlife Park.
So we are finally here. We've wanted to come to Paradise for a long time now, and we were going to come way back in 2020 when they opened Land of the Tiger, but they also announced Sunbear Heights, which is just behind us at the same time when they opened Land of the Tiger. So we thought we'd hang on a little bit, and we thought we'd wait and do our first visit when they opened Sunbear Heights. Now, it's cut to 2023 and it's only just opened. There's been a lot of quiet and a lot of hush and not a lot of information, as there really, in terms of it actually opening. I believe that current state of the world has had a lot of impact on a lot of zoos being able to get animals in, so it took them a while to get the sun bears, which don't appear to be out at the moment. But this is a really exciting exhibit because it's the first of its kind to have the species that's got in it, I believe, isn't it, Adam?
It is, yeah. It does say on the website it's the first of its kind in the UK because it is a multi-species exhibit with not just the sun bears, but it's also got binturong and short-clawed otter too. Oh, that was good. We just saw the sun bears for the very first time. Also, the keeper just said to us that it was a really good day to be here because it's the first time that the two sun bears that they've got have met each other together in person.
Seems to have gone well. I mean, it could have been a terrible time to come if they hadn't got on.
No, the zookeepers said that everything went well, and you could see that there was like having a little
tussle,
yeah, but you could tell it wasn't aggressive.
No, they're getting used to each other, clearly.
It kind of reminded me a bit of like how puppies play with each other.
Yeah. So they've got one male and one female. Assuming they're hoping they're going to be a breeding pair.
Oh, it's Jaguar. I was going to say, here's the enclosure.
No, Jaguar, that one.
Yeah.
I wondered why you were stopping there.
Hopefully we'll see that later.
And they're not a stranger to world first because they were the first place in the UK, certainly, to have an underwater viewing area for the tigers, weren't they?
Yes, they were.
Which is what opened a couple of years ago when we saw the sun bears open. Get announced, sorry.
Come to a dead end here. Yeah, as we were saying earlier, it's the sun bear exhibit is the first of its kind because it's got the sun bear, the binturong, and the short-clawed otter. Now, Chester have got an exhibit with sun bear and binturong, but what makes this one different is that they've got the short-clawed otter as well.
Now, if they've only just introduced sun bears to each other, I don't know if the binturong and otter will be in there yet.
I was thinking that as well.
And it's not been quite clear when the sort of communication on social media hasn't been amazingly clear, has it? So I'm not
No.
quite sure if they'll. I doubt they'll be in there, to be quite honest, if they've just introduced them
Yeah.
together. But hopefully
I was thinking the same.
Hopefully they're in the exhibit somewhere in a separate
'Cause
section. I don't quite know.
It does say online that they've all got their own separate area,
Yeah,
but then they've
they
got
can-
a bit in
Well,
that
they can merge.
can merge. Yeah, yeah,
Because the tiger exhibit's also got fish in it, isn't it? Which is
Yes.
interesting.
yes.
But yeah, Chester have got binturong in with the sun bears, haven't they? But I think that's it. Is it just a two-species?
It's just the two together
At Chester. So there is raised walkway that goes over the sun bear and the jaguars. So we're going to try and find the entrance to that because I can see it, but I don't quite know how to get up there. But we just wanted to say about how nice this area of the park is. There's obviously, as you can see, there's a fence, there's shrubbery all around us. They've got these really nice walls and this themed path. And then up here they've got these really nice fences and the fake tree trunks, and there's foliage on the ceiling as well. It's a really nicely decorated area, isn't it?
And there's a lot of undercover as well here, which is good.
Yes, good point.
A lot
Yes.
of undercover, like you can see here. The walkway's here, but underneath is all undercover. So it's like big viewing areas. So
good to stop the sun from reflecting off the glass. But zoos in the UK actually have a bad habit of not having any undercover areas. The Yorkshire Wildlife Park,
as much as we love it,
which is not great when you live in a country where it rains for like, I don't know, 30% of the time. You know what I mean?
I say Mel 30%.
Yeah. So yeah, not the most amazing feature of a zoo, undercover areas, but definitely provides some benefit. As well as animals, I've also got a crazy golf course here. You can see Adam taking a shot. Oh, nearly. It's not a huge one, but it's only £2 per person, which you can't sniff at all, really. Can you?
No.
Oh, you're there.
Oh, yeah.
I was looking up there for you.
£2 really good, isn't it?
Yeah. So you just pop into the shop and you book it. They've got some quite good obstacles. I mean, the first one's quite plain. But later on, they've got some zebras and they've got some panda. And then you can see the second hole has got this loop-de-loop kind of thing. 9 holes, really nice little thing to do, isn't it? Pass the time.
Yeah, you don't really get stuff like this at a zoo normally, do you?
No. And it's nice to see an animal themed one. Obviously, they've got theme park themed one at Alton Towers. But yeah, it's really cool to have an animal themed one at a zoo. I'm excited. So we've hopped across the road to the other side of the park, and as you can see, we are in the dinosaur section. Now, if you've watched the channel before, you probably know where this is going at the moment. We've talked so many times, haven't we, about how zoos and theme parks build dinosaur exhibits, and they basically just copy everything from Jurassic Park, don't they?
Yeah.
And
like even here, they've got Jurassic Park
they
music
play the Jurassic
playing.
Park music.
Yeah.
They've got the Jurassic Park gates at the front.
The font as well.
The font is the same. And as you can tell, Jurassic Park Dilophosaur, which obviously looks nothing like it does as it would have done. This is copied straight from Jurassic Park because they added the frills in Jurassic Park, and they've even got it spitting venom as well.
Well, like it's spitting water.
Well, what? Well, obviously it's not real venom. Yeah, they're pumping real. There's children burning their faces off and everything. Yeah. I've lost my train of thought now because of that stupid comment. But yeah, I'm pretty sure somewhere along the line the velociraptors will be too big. One of the velociraptors is probably blue. We'll see. But still, I do like an animatronic dinosaur.
So far, they look quite good, these days, don't they?
Even if most of them do very, very closely breach copyright. dear, well that's unfortunate, isn't it? It's not what you want. In a very interesting move, this one is the Indoraptor, which is literally from Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom. The worst of the franchise. Which is a very, very strange move. Like, it's not even an actual dinosaur, is it? It was literally created. So, considering it's not a Jurassic World branded park, it's very, very strange. Oh, and here we go, the classic, the Blue Raptor.
Oh yeah.
And again, you can tell. In fact, they're even bigger than they are in the film. I think. Look how big that is. It's huge. The size of that, man, massive. Look at it. I mean, I know we're short, but still, that's huge. You have no idea how long that T-Rex shot just took us to get, I swear to God. We're waiting like bananas for absolutely ages, and that's putting it politely. Are you excited for the train ride, Adam?
Yeah, who's filming me?
Yeah. I've got it in wide angle so your face looks a bit odd, if I'm honest. Here we go, some sort of pterosaur with some eggs. Don't know where the babies are. Oh, the hatching T-Rex over here, look.
Classic, so it'll be back to them all.
Tyrannosaurus, Tyrannosaurus. I'm going to move it there so I'm not filming people's children. So we've just explored all of the Land of the Dinosaurs area. It's not bad, is it?
No, it's not bad. There's quite nice animatronics,
Actually, I
aren't
think
they?
it's doing it just justice. I think it's actually really good.
Yeah, and they're really big as well.
Really, really big animatronics. I love the end where you've got the Indominus fighting with the T-Rex. That was really cool.
Yeah.
And the bit where the T-Rex comes out at the end, even though it takes like
Forever
48
to
hours
wait for it.
to actually do anything.
And then we went for a ride on a little T-Rex Express, didn't we?
Yeah.
Yeah, which was nice. Took you round the woods.
We assumed it was going to be free, but it's actually £2 to get on.
Yeah, £2 to get on.
Realistically, I don't think it was particularly worth it. I mean, you can see most of what you see on the train.
You can see most of it from
the Land of the Dinosaurs, and the bit that you can't see probably isn't worth it anyway. Really, is it?
No.
I mean, if it was free, it'd be a nice little run around, wouldn't it, to do? But for £2, I don't really think it's a must-do.
No, I mean £2 not too bad though. Like a lot of places probably would have charged a lot more than that. I'd imagine. Yeah.
I thought most places do trains for free. Either way, you don't know until you tried it, and it wasn't too bad, I suppose. But yeah, a lot of very, very heavily Jurassic Park influence, more than most actually. That wasn't it. I mean, they had ones that don't even exist in real life.
Yeah, like the Dominus and the what was that raptor one called?
Indoraptor.
Indoraptor, yeah.
I think the problem with it is that it makes these kinds of attractions all very the same. Because they're all based on the films. None of them anywhere are based on sort of realistic looking dinosaurs. You rarely ever see feathered dinosaurs or not furry dinosaurs. I mean, like the hairy ones. Well, you know what the hairy ones that don't have feathers, but they have the. You don't really see them anywhere, and so it means that all the dinosaur attractions you see, you get the same sort of feel for them all. It's all very much a low budget Jurassic Park, isn't it?
Hmm.
But I must admit, this is one of the better ones that we've done, I think.
Yeah,
Um,
yeah. It's a
really
nice dinosaur walkthrough area.
So we just walked over to the wolves, and oh my god, they're literally just here. So at the gate, it does say that something new is coming in 2024, and we've just noticed this. I mean, we've walked past it several times, to be honest.
Yeah, I really looked at it, haven't we?
I didn't really have a look at it. So, even though there's a massive construction one behind it as well. So just calls it Madagascar Adventure, and
The artist's impression looks pretty good, doesn't it?
yeah, so obviously it'll include lemurs. There's some sort of lizard. I'm not exactly sure what type that is. And then interestingly, down here we've got this sort of
Treetop walkway sort of thing,
Yeah.
isn't it?
now I don't know if that's just going to be a kids thing, like you get a chestnut, or whether it's going to be more of an interactive thing for everyone to be able to walk through. But it looks really, really good, doesn't it? There's a what's that down there? I don't know what that is that they're looking at. But yeah, just from
It's
that.
gonna be a walkthrough, lemur. Enclosed by looks of it.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
Is that? Yeah, but it's an artist's impression, so that might just be because I doubt the lizard's actually going to be
Well, no.
out and
anyway.
out and about.
Yeah.
But yeah,
lemur walkthroughs are quite common.
yeah, I
They don't
imagine.
really walk through here.
No, I imagine it probably will be a walkthrough of
Yeah.
some variety. Oh, so that's definitely one to keep our eye on. That looks good. Oh, and they've got up here. So this is this a black and white ruffed?
That's just the black lemur.
Is that just black
Yeah.
lemur?
They've got-
Is that black and white ruffed?
That's black and white wolf. Yeah.
And then this one
Red
is
bellied? Is it red bellied or red ruffed?
no, a red ruff. I
Red
think.
ruffed.
And then obviously you've got the ringtail over there, which is just a staple, isn't it? They always have the ringtail, and they're the easiest one to identify. So not loads to see over here, but from up here you can sort of see that they've got all of the materials in place ready to start building. There's some, can you see, can I zoom in? Oh, there's some sort of like thatched roof thing going on there. Other than that, I think most of it probably looks like it was the materials from whatever was there before. But yeah, interesting. One thing we haven't talked about, we've hastily just ran into the cafe, which I think is called the Sun Bear Bakery. Adam's just gone to get some drinks because the cafe looks out onto the Sun Bear enclosure. I don't know if you can see, it's behind this. It's behind this reed here. But yeah, they do a selection of like
paninis, sweet treats, coffees, and fizzy drinks. Adam's up there looking to get something now. Um, and if you sit on one of these two tables, you can see right into the sun bear enclosure. Now, up until now, they've not been outside, so it's not really been worth it. But at the moment, they are both outside. One is in this enclosure, and one is in the one next to it. In fact, I'm going to see if I can show you it now. So yeah, absolutely amazing if you manage to get here at the right time and they're out. Oh my god, he's playing with an apple! But it's incredible view. Just sit and have a cake and a coffee. It's just amazing.
So this is Land of the Tiger. It is the UK's first fish and tiger enclosure. So obviously we've got the fish here, and then the tigers are sleeping over there on their platform.
I believe it's the only zoo in the UK with an underwater viewing area for tigers as well, isn't it?
I think you could be right.
Yeah. Because when they announced it, we thought that Chester had, but it actually doesn't.
No, we checked that, didn't we? Yeah.
Because I was like, I'm sure Chester has. Now, we've been back and forth all day and they haven't at any point used it.
No, because it'd be really cool to see them use it. I mean, the only times we've seen the tigers today, they've been sleeping up at the back there on the viewing platform.
But this is the problem with an animal that sleeps 20 hours a day, isn't it? The chance you.
I mean, they do use the pool because there's a video there that shows them using it.
And I'm sure we've seen in other people's videos as well. They obviously do use it, but it's just very much a look at the draw.
It is
very small chance of you getting to see it, but if you do, it'll be amazing. It's such a good enclosure. It's really, really nice.
Paradise Wildlife Park. What a brilliant zoo this is, isn't it? Really. It's a small zoo, but they've got some really good animals here. Some really impressive animals. I really love the big cats that they've got here, and I love how there's like vantage points from ground level. And then there's raised platforms as well.
Yeah, so, quite a lot of raised platforms.
Yeah, there is a lot for a lot of the enclosures here.
Quite noisy if there's children above you stamping on them, but
yeah, you hear that above you. But yeah, it's really good. A lot of undercover as well, as we mentioned earlier, which is good if it's a rainy day.
And the newer themed exhibits are really, really nice, aren't they?
Yeah.
Some Bear Heights and Jaguar Jungle look phenomenal.
And the Tiger.
Land of the Tiger before that looks really, really good. And I'm sure there was another one as well that really impressed me. But
even the white tigers is pretty good as well.
Yeah, it's a nice area.
Not white tigers, sorry, white lions. White lions.
I didn't even cotton on to that. Yeah.
Yeah, they've got white lions here. The only other place we've seen white lions is West Midlands Safari Park. Yeah. So yeah, this is only the second place we've ever seen white lions.
Only the second place we've seen them. In terms of Bear Heights, we haven't seen the binturong at all. I don't know whether they are out. We've smelt them. They're here somewhere. We can smell the binturong, but we haven't seen them. They haven't So I don't know whether they're just not on display to the public yet, or whether well, I don't, or whether they've just not come out today at all.
And sorry, go on.
The otters are inside because their outdoor exhibit was still being built.
Yes, it's construction.
They're still putting the rock work in and stuff. So that's not done yet. So bit of a soft opening, I suppose. But then I don't know. The binturong might be in there, so it might be better than we thought.
Red pandas as well. They were amazing.
Yeah,
Such active red pandas.
Yeah.
All day long they've been active, haven't they?
Yeah, anyone that's a regular zoo goer will know that red panda are not the easiest to spot.
No.
The ones at Yorkshire are always right up the trees, aren't they?
I mean, sometimes come down.
And the ones at Blackpool are always in their hiding in their little huts. It's very, very difficult animals to see in a lot of zoos.
Yeah.
But here they were very, very, very active
all day long.
all day long. For those who don't know as well, it's actually changed its name next year. I don't know if you even knew.
Oh no, I didn't know that. Was it?
Yeah, it's get ready for it. Drum roll. It's changing to Hertfordshire Zoo,
Oh, okay.
which I think is really bland and is a massive
Yeah.
shame, if I'm honest. I think Paradise is a much
I think it's
much
a
better
nice
name.
name.
But I think the reasons they've cited is because most people don't actually understand where it is, so they call it Hertfordshire, so that people know whereabouts in the country it is.
But definitely would come back here again. Yeah,
Yes.
definitely
Yeah.
in the future. Especially when they open the new Madagascar area.
Oh yeah, God, I forgot about that already. Yeah,
Yeah, so probably wait until then, until we come back.
yeah. I mean that's only next year, so that's not that
Yeah.
long away, is it? Yeah, that sounds really good. But yeah, I'm overall impressed with the park. It's a really nice
Same.
park. It is very small. I'm not sure whether the ticket price really reflects the size of
Yeah.
the size of the park. But certainly the newer exhibits are really, really nice. And if they keep continuing to build enclosures like that, it's going to go from what is already a nice park to just an incredible little wildlife park. I don't think it'll ever get any bigger. I don't think it'll expand because it's literally surrounded by roads, isn't it?
Yeah, it is.
Having said that, though, I don't think it needs to be bigger as long as you are utilising the space well enough. A quality zoo is better than a bigger zoo any day, I think. But yeah, it's been a really good day.
It has been a good day.
Been a good day. Coming up, as usual, we'll have more theme park and zoo content coming up. We've got some ideas coming. We're not exactly sure what we're doing, but it'll be a surprise. Subscribe to us to see what we've got coming up. Give us a like and a comment, and we'll see you next time we do stuff.